even your question about like evaluating quarterbacks and different things like grading and like to me that's so much of it. Um, if one was open, did you get one the ball and did the ball get there on time? And if the answer is yes, great rep. If the answer is no, did you get to two? But nothing pisses me off more than an open one and the ball goes to three because I can't coach that, you know? And so like I worked with a guy one time in high school. We were running just like classic wing tee boot, you know, post corner, flat, drag, backside post, and quarterback misreads or reads the front side correctly. I can't remember, but the guy in the room was like, the backside post was open. Like, why don't you throw the backside post? And in my head, I'm just like, how? Like, that's not. You have to tell him why what would have taken you to the backside. Well, hey, you came around the corner, jumped the post corner, flat was covered. You got your eyes got to the drag, the free safety drove it. Now put your foot in the ground, throw it like that. You know, so again, anybody can get people open on the whiteboard. It's how are you going to get your quarterbacks to read it and read it successfully. So, you know, a couple mantras again are you got to make your reads as simple as your quarterback needs them to be. And you might love this concept, you might love the read, but if he can't get through it, then it's worthless. And then two, you either play through your quarterback or play around it. And like that's why I love watching Michael Penix at the UW because they just cut it loose. They're like, hey, Mike, here are all these awesome concepts. Go read it out and go make winning throws. And you don't see a lot of colleges play that way versus like, you know, sometimes I feel like watching Oregon's offense, they do a really good job of, and you know, those guys, Nix and the guy they had there this year are really good players and they read a lot of stuff as well. But I also think the Oregon OC does a really good job of just manufacturing and finding throws for his quarterbacks, whether they're RPOs or they're moving people or design schemes where one's coming open. So, you know, those are some of the key things that I really believe in. And, you know, I think if you're doing your job as an OC, one in the progression is open a lot. And if it's not one, it's two. You know, if you're not doing your job as an OC, things are covered and your quarterback's running for his life. And then the other thing is, you know, you say drop back. Like even when I've been good at the JC level and the D lines were exponentially better in the USFL than the offensive lines, I'd say. So like I would love to call a ton of 5-step and drop back and, you know, but like it's just everything we do from a passing game, we want to win and win quickly because that's how your quarterback's going to be efficient and win a lot of reps. And you know, you have to vary the timing. It's going to be some play action, some max protect. We're going to move the pocket, do some things to extend the time to launch. But you know, at the same time, like if it's hey, read this, then read that, and if he does this, he does that. You know, like no, the ball needs to get out because you know we want to stay on schedule and minimize negative plays and maximize the ball getting out of our quarterback's hand to the playmakers.
No, I love it, Coach. That dude, you're speaking our language about that at the lower levels. We are all about as much quick game as possible and just making easy, simple reads